Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Awards Gambit. I hope you all are doing well this busy February. I am here today to talk about the SAG Awards and who I think is going to win in the 5 major film categories. The SAG Awards will be hosted by Kristen Bell this year, and you could find them on Netflix Sunday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We've seen so many incredible performances this past year, and I'm so excited to share with you which actors I think are going to win big at the final major precursor on the way to the Oscars. And now, without further ado, let's go right into the predictions. Up first, we have Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture, and the nominees are A Complete Unknown, Anora, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked. For this category, I'm going with Wicked. Definitely a race here between Wicked, Anora, and Conclave. I just have a feeling about Wicked because it got the most nominations of any other film at the SAG Awards this year. Got 5 nominations, including a surprise nomination for Jonathan Bailey. And it just feels like actors love and respect Wicked and want to reward it somewhere. And so I think it'll be at the SAG Awards where Wicked wins big. I also feel like SAG as a whole sometimes leans populist. And so Wicked is definitely the most populist pick here. And it sort of reminds me of past winners like Black Panther, Hidden Figures, American Hustle, who all had big starry casts. And them winning at the SAG Awards didn't necessarily mean they were going on to win big at the Oscars. So I just have a feeling about Wicked. I feel good in this prediction, but I definitely would not be surprised if something like Anora won. Anora's been doing very well at the Guilds, and it does have a great cast. A lot more unknown performers, but nonetheless an incredible ensemble. Conclave could also win this award. It is hot off the Best Film win at BAFTA. It also won the Ensemble Prize at the Critics' Choice Awards. That movie has an incredible ensemble as well. Some big stars in Ralph Fiennes, Isabella Rossellini, Stanley Tucci, John Lithgow. And so I definitely think that it's a 3-way race between those 3, but I feel good in my prediction that Wicked is going to win this category, and it would be great to see the entire cast of Wicked get up there and be honored in that way. And so I'm going to be sticking with Wicked. Next up, we have Best Actress. The nominees are Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl, Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison for Anora, and Demi Moore for The Substance. What a great lineup we have here. Best Actress is by far the hottest race this awards season. We had Mikey Madison surprising at BAFTA last weekend. So definitely a great race here. My prediction for this category is Mikey Madison for Anora. People have been saying that Demi Moore is going to be sweeping this category. I never fully believed that. I was hoping for that. But when she lost at BAFTA, definitely not a great sign. Anora is the Best Picture frontrunner, and Mikey Madison is the face of Anora, and she gave an unbelievable performance in that film. So I just feel like the momentum for Anora and for Mikey Madison is just too overwhelming to not predict her at this point. And also, whenever there's a close race at the SAG Awards in recent years, I feel like they always choose the stronger film and the film that is nominated in the ensemble category. And here we have Anora nominated in ensemble. The Substance is not nominated in ensemble, so I think that gives the edge to Mikey Madison. The one thing that's giving me pause and making me think that Demi Moore could still win this is that the SAG Awards love a narrative, and she definitely has the best narrative here. The overdue narrative, been working in the industry for decades, and it's their time. I think that she definitely could still win. I just am not going to be predicting her because thinking about recent years, last year, Lily Gladstone versus Emma Stone, they gave Lily Gladstone the award. Her film was nominated in ensemble. Emma Stone's film was not in ensemble. 2 years ago, we had Michelle Yeoh versus Cate Blanchett. Everything Everywhere All at Once was nominated for ensemble. Tar was not nominated for ensemble. I think back to 2021 when Viola Davis won for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That film was nominated for ensemble. None of the other actresses' films in that category were nominated for ensemble. I just feel like recent patterns, the film that's stronger, the film that's an ensemble, is going to get the advantage in these categories. And so I'm sticking with Mikey Madison. I also would not be totally surprised if Cynthia Erivo won here. Wicked is nominated ensemble. If Wicked is winning Best Ensemble, like I am predicting it to, Cynthia Erivo winning would definitely make sense. I just feel like this race is mainly between Mikey and Demi, but Cynthia could definitely be a spoiler. So we'll see what happens. Rooting for Demi, but predicting Mikey. So I look forward to seeing who's going to win on Sunday. For Best Actor, the nominees are Adrien Brody for The Brutalist, Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Daniel Craig for Queer, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, and Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. For this category, I'm going with Adrien Brody for The Brutalist. He's sweeping. I have no reason to believe he's going to lose here. He has been underestimated a bit this season. I feel like mainly because he's already won an Oscar and people don't feel the need to give him another one. They want someone like Timothée Chalamet or Ralph Fiennes to be the ultimate Oscar winner. But Adrien Brody just gave such an unbelievable performance. I've talked about it so many times on this channel. And he's won the Golden Globe, the Critics' Choice, and the BAFTA. I just think he's going to win again and sweep the whole season. I think there is a small chance that Timothée Chalamet or Ralph Fiennes could win, especially considering their films are in ensemble. But they haven't won anywhere, so it's hard for me to predict them to win somewhere without having seen them give a speech before and win somewhere else. So I am sticking with Adrien Brody. This is not really a close race, so it's not a case like Best Actress where it's just going to go to the movie that is in ensemble. I think that Adrien Brody is going to win this pretty easily. I would love to see an upset in Rafe or Timothée, but I can't be predicting that. So I feel confident in predicting Adrien Brody here. For Best Supporting Actress, the nominees are Monica Barbaro for A Complete Unknown, Jamie Lee Curtis for The Last Showgirl, Danielle Deadwyler for The Piano Lesson, Ariana Grande for Wicked, and Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. This is also not a close race. I have Zoe Saldana winning here. She's been sweeping. She got the Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, BAFTA. Any controversy in that film is not hurting her. She has nothing to do with these controversies. I think that she's easily going to take this award. I think that the SAG Awards is probably the awards ceremony that she's most vulnerable at, just because I think Wicked's going to win ensemble, and I feel like Ariana Grande could definitely take this award. But I cannot be betting against Zoe because she's won everywhere. Ariana Grande hasn't won anywhere, and it's just a sweep. I think that there's just sort of this groupthink that Zoe Saldana, it's her time, and she's going to win. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Congrats, Zoe Saldana, on yet another prize. For Best Supporting Actor, the nominees are Jonathan Bailey for Wicked, Yura Borisov for Anora, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, and Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice. For this category, I'm going with Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain. Just like Zoe Saldana and Adrien Brody, we have a sweeper here with Kieran Culkin. He has won Golden Globe, Critics' Choice, BAFTA. He has won more Critics Awards than any other performer in any category this year. I have no reason to believe he's losing this or the Oscar. I would say there's a very, very small chance of someone like Edward Norton or Yura Borisov upsetting here just because their films are stronger and they're both an ensemble. But because the race is not close, it's just so unlikely, and I don't think it's going to happen. I would love for it to happen. We need some chaos in these categories where people are just sweeping and it's so predictable, just because it's boring when it's predictable. No matter how deserving the actors are, it's boring. So, I mean, if Edward Norton or Yura Borisov upset, that would be incredible. I don't think it would really affect the Oscars that much, but it would still be a little bit more exciting. So I'm going to hope for that, but I'm not going to be predicting it. I'm going to be sticking with Kieran Culkin. Thank you all so much for tuning in to my predictions for the SAG Awards. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you're rooting for this award season, what you're predicting to win. I am very curious to hear some hot takes. And be sure to check out the SAG Awards this Sunday. Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for more Oscars content. It's hard to believe the big night is coming up in just about a week. Very, very excited. You could definitely keep an eye out for my final Oscar predictions coming sometime next week. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time on the Awards Gambit.